Hey, good morning everyone. I was going to put together a little video here to show you how to create a custom report that you're going to need for your listing presentations. So hopefully this video will help you. It is based on Molly's CMA that she uses when she's doing the presentation. So as you can see on my screen here, I'm in the MLS, and what we're going to do is go over to reports, which is up here in the top left. Now we're going to go down and we're going to do custom reports. Now once we're in the custom reports window, and this is from the classic view, okay. Now here in the reports, these are all the custom reports I've done, probably for the last 11 years or so. But we're going to do a new report right here. So let's click on the new report button. I am going to leave the class as cross property, so I can use this report for single family homes, or I can use it for rentals, or I could use it for farm and ranch, that sort of thing. Now the name of this report, I'm going to call it the CMA presentation, because this is what I'm going to use in the CMA. Now down here, the currently selected fields, all of these here is what is currently showing up on my report. But I'm going to remove some of those things, and I'm going to add some other fields, because what we're going to be basing this off of is Molly's report. And as you can see here, these are the headers up here that we're going to be looking at. So from all the way from the MLS number, status, street number, street name, sold square foot, all the way to the end to the days of the market. So this is the data that we want to have on our report. So let's go back over to our report here. The first thing on our report was the MLS. That's already there. The next thing we wanted was the status, which is there. And then here we wanted the street number. Right, so we don't have a need to have class, so I'm going to remove class by hitting this button here when class is highlighted. So I'm going to remove that. I don't need the type as well, so I'm going to get rid of type. And I don't need the area, so I'm going to get rid of the area. I do want the street number. Okay, I do not need the street direction. Let's get rid of that. And I do want the street name. Now the next part of my field is the sold per square foot, right? So let's go over here to to Molly's report, and this is the one I'm looking at now, is the sold per square foot. So I need to add that. So what I'm going to do is come over here to the available fields, and I'm going to type in sold, because I want the sold per square foot. That's this one right here, sold price per square foot, or per square acre, or per acre. Square foot is what I'm looking for, so I'm going to add that. Now you notice it came all the way to the bottom here. I'm going to use this up key over here, and I'm going to take that all the way up to after street name. So there it is, after street name. Now the next category that I want is bedrooms and number of stories. So I don't need city, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of city. I don't need state, get rid of that. Because remember, if I'm doing this by subdivision, I don't need this in my report. I already know where it is. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is come over here, and I'm going to add that next field I needed, which was bedrooms. Alright, so if I put bedroom, that's this one right here. So I typed in bed, I need bedrooms, I'm going to add that. Again, it shows up down here, and I want bedrooms to show up after sold price per square foot. So I'm just going to keep hitting the up button, and now I'm there, and I'm on the next part. Now what I want now is number of stories. So I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to type in stories, and I need number of stories. That's what I want, so I'm going to add that. I'm going to grab it, and again over here I'm going to go all the way up, and I want that to show up after bedrooms. So now that I have that one, the next one that I want is square feet. Square feet is right here, right? So it's already there, so I'm going to take that up. Then I want year built. Year built's not included. So I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to type year built. So this is what I want, year and then year built. Again, let's add that. And now I have year built. I want year built to show up right after square foot. So again, I'm going to hit the up key and go right after square feet. So the next thing that I want is parking, right? So I want to know if there's garages. So I'm going to come over here, take off that, and I'm going to type in garage, and then I have garage parking. I'm going to add that one again, Again, come down here, take it all the way up to put that after year built. The next thing that I want to know is, does it have a pool? So here I'm going to type in pool, and we're going to know, does it have a pool or a spa? So let's go ahead and go here, and let's add that field. I'm going to come down here, and again I'm going to bring that up underneath garage parking, right there. The next thing that I want is lot description. So I'm going to come over here, I'm going to type in lot description. Look at so many, there's different ones here, right? So which one do I want? I think I want lot description. And let's add that one. Again, I'm going to bring this one up right after pool. And then the next thing that I want is my closing date. So I'm going to come over here to my closing date. I didn't know how to spell closing. It shows up, and I'm going to add that over here. Again, come over, grab the closing date, and let's move that up right after lot description. Now the next thing that I want is original price. Now here it says price, but I don't want just price. I want the original price. Okay? And the reason I want the original price and not just the price is I want to know what it was originally listed for, as opposed to what it sold for. So I'm going to bring that up after lot description. I'm sorry, after closing date. Right, my lot description should be above the closing date. Okay, so then I have my original price. The next thing that I want after original price is the list price, what it was listed at when it actually sold. Alright, so if I come here, I'll go down and I find list price. This is what it was listed at when it went under contract. So now I'm going to have to come back down a little bit, grab the list price, and I'm going to pull that all the way up to after original price, which is right there. Alright, now the next thing that I need on my report is the sold price. How much did it actually sell for? So here I have the sold price. I'm going to bring that over, grab it, and I'm going to come up and put that right after list price. Okay. Now, were there any seller concessions? That's the next thing that I want to put in here. So I'm going to put in here seller concessions. I'm going to add that. Go down to the bottom, and I'm going to grab it again over to the up key, and let's bring that up to after sold price. And then the last thing that I want on here is what was the days on market. So let's see, if I put DOM, does not give me anything. I need to actually type it out. Days on market, which is this right here. Now there's two different ones here. There's days on market and cumulative days on market. I'm going to want to go ahead and pull the cumulative days on market. Okay, so now I go down here, I grab that, bring it up, and that's it. Now all this other stuff here I don't need, so I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of these because I don't need those, and take those out of the report. So now all of this is in the order and lined up with what it is that I want, which is this report here. So as you can see, I'm going to have the closing date. I'm going to know what it was originally listed for. I'm going to know what it was listed at when it went under contract, and then what the actual sales price was. I'm also going to know if there's any concessions, right? So that's very important. Now this next one was listed at $197.6 originally. List price was the same when it went under contract, and it went under contract for more than what it was listed at, right? And that one was 19 days on market. So that's the whole point of this report here. And we'll be talking about this in class as well. So hopefully that helps you build this report. We're going to need that for the class, and so as part of our description and our listing presentation. Okay. Hopefully if you guys have any questions, please let me know, and I will see you guys soon.